Yes, my dear student, I hope everyone is doing absolutely fine. From tomorrow, CA final examination is going to start, and from day after tomorrow, CA inter examination is also going to start. And I hope everyone has prepared up to their best. Now, in this video, I just want to give some tips how to write solution for CA final financial reporting paper and CA inter advanced accounting paper. Means this particular video is relevant for both CA inter and CA final student. Normally in advanced accounting paper and final CA final financial reporting paper, they ask three types of questions. When I say three types of questions, so I am discussing right now for descriptive question. For multiple choice question, no explain, no guidance required, because in that you need to only choose the option, correct option without any reasoning. So right now for descriptive question, there are three types of question. First, in first type of question, they will ask you directly, means the requirement of the question will be to prepare journal entry or to prepare ledger account or to prepare financial statement. It can be consolidated financial statement also. So whenever they require journal entry, ledger account or preparing financial statement, then in that type of question you are supposed to give journal entry, ledger account and prepare financial statement as per the requirement by giving supporting working note. Working note is mandatory. Each and every working note need to be given because working note will carry marks. Even though very simple working note need to be given. All calculations, whatever you have done need to be worked out. Got this point? In this type of question, no explanation as per AS and Ind AS is required. Means give journal entry without any reference to AS and Ind AS. No explanation required. If they ask prepare consolidated financial statement, only prepare that, no reference of any AS or Ind AS is required. But working note is mandatory. Working note is required. If there is a financial statement, so for financial statement, for consolidated financial statement, if you are preparing notes to account is also required. Sometime in exam they say prepare financial statement without notes. So they have already mentioned without note, now no notes to account is required. But if they are saying prepare financial statement as per the requirement of schedule 3, it means notes to account is also required. Correct? This is one type of question. Second type of question where they will ask you to calculate something. Means they will ask you to calculate the cost price of PP or cost price of intangible asset or inventory, or they will ask you to calculate goodwill in amalgamation chapter or business combination chapter of CA final. Whenever they ask you to calculate or any other calculation of any other chapter, you need to calculate whatever required. Once again, by giving supporting working note. If working note is required, that is also required for the solution. So calculate whatever required with supporting working note. In this, about explanation, just try to understand whenever they give calculate by reference to AS or Ind AS, or they will say calculate with proper explanation, then explanation is required. Then you are supposed to give explanation based on AS and Ind AS. But sometimes they say only calculate and they have not written as per Ind AS or AS, or they have not asked any explanation, then no explanation required. Got this point? So suppose they say calculate with reference to AS and Ind AS, means some reference of AS and Ind AS is required. Suppose they say calculate with proper explanation, then explanation required why you have done this calculation, why this plus, why this minus. But they say only calculate, nothing is given, calculate cost price of PP only, then calculate, no explanation is required. Got this point? Third type of question is case study based question. Now in case study based question, there are two type of questions. One is, in one type of case study, they will ask you either examine or justify. Whenever they say examine or justify, so it will be, I will say, of 4 to 5 marks question. But in CA final, there are some case study based question in which they ask analyze or advise. Normally in CA final. In CA inter, they don't ask analyze and advise. In CA final, they will ask analyze and advise. So analyze means it actually is a question of analysis of financial statement chapter. So whenever they say analyze and advise, it will become a question of 8 to 10 marks. So in this type of question, what you should write down, that you need to know. Whenever they say examine and justify, and the question is of 4 to 5 marks, then you should first give India's reference. Give India's reference ki you are giving justification or you are examining as per which India's. Then you should also mention the related provision of that particular India's or AS as per the case study. So write down India's number, India's title, or AS number, AS title. I am also saying AS number, AS title because if you are in CA inter, then AS. If you are in CA final, then India's. So give reference to of AS and India's, and then related provision. Then in second para, you write down, you need to explain, you examine the case study based on the above provision whatever has been given. So examine the case study, discuss the case study as per the relevant provision whatever you have given in the first para. Then in third para, give conclusion. Give conclusion ki what you have examined, what will be the accounting treatment. Suppose it is a question of provision, contingent liability and contingent asset, and they ask you, they have given one case study and they ask you whether it is a provision or contingent liability. So just give conclusion, yes, as per the above discussion is a provision need to be recognized or contingent liability need to be disclosed. Then if suppose there is some alternative solution, sometimes what happens, case study is not clear. So you have two alternative answer based on assumption. So if you are not clear about the case study, then take assumption and give an alternative solution also. Let me take one example. Suppose it is a question of AS4 or Ind AS 10, event occurring after balance sheet date, and they have said that fire occur after balance sheet date. Fire occur after balance sheet date, but nothing has been given in the question whether the going concern is affected or going concern is not affected. So can I say if going concern assumption affected, then it is an adjusting event. If going concern assumption is not affected, then it is a non-adjusting event. So can I say in this you have two answers to write down that two alternative solutions taking the assumption. Okay, this is what when the question is of 4 to 5 marks, examine and justify. Now sometime for CA final, basically this analyze and advise is for CA final. This question will be normally 8 to 10 marks question, correct? In this, whenever they ask you 8 to 10 marks question, it means more explanation required. So this question will be like this: analyze, advise, correct now. So in this type of question, they will give you wrong accounting treatment and you need to convert wrong accounting treatment to correct accounting treatment. First, you need to give Ind AS reference. Which Ind AS you are using for analysis. Then you should write down the meaning and recognition criteria as per the relevant Ind AS. Suppose it is a question of PP, so as per Ind AS 16, you should write down meaning and recognition criteria of PP. Then give initial and subsequent measurement. Initially you do measurement at what basis, subsequent measurement at what basis, correct? So initial and subsequent recognition and measurement basis. Then if suppose some other para is required as per the case study is given, then mention that para also. For example, the question is of derecognition, to also write down something about derecognition. Question is about some wrong accounting treatment or revaluation, to give some para about revaluation, correct? That will be decided on exam hall based on the case study. So give some other para if required. Then write down wrong accounting treatment given by the accountant. Wrong accounting treatment given in the question. Then correct accounting treatment as per the relevant Ind AS. Then prepare extract of financial statement even though they are not required. In this analysis, always prepare extract of financial statement supported by working note. Supported by working note. To prepare extract of financial statement, when I say extract of financial statement means both SOPL and balancing. Give extract and then supported by working note. This much will be required. Correct? Understood? I hope I have covered all types of questions. Once again, I will repeat. If the type of question is required journal entries, ledger account and preparation of financial statement, no explanation required. But give proper working note. If they say calculate, then calculate. But if suppose question says with proper explanation, to give some explanation, not detailed explanation, some explanation as per the calculation is required. But if the case study based question and this is 4 to 5 marks question, then what to write? I have explained 4 para. First para, reference of Ind AS and the related provision, then examine the case study, then conclusion, then if any alternative solution available. But the same case studies of analysis or advice and 8 to 10 marks, then you should write down the given para. First India's reference, then initial, then definition and recognition criteria, then initial and subsequent measurement, then any other para required, then wrong accounting treatment and correct accounting treatment, then extract of financial statement supported by working note. Understood? I hope you have understood this much. This will help you. I hope this will help you. If you have liked this video, correct, then just press a like button. Do share this video with all your friends because this will help them in exam. Do share this video with all your friends, and if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe the channel for more updates. All the best wishes for your exam. All the best wishes for all the exam, I will say. Love you all. Bye bye.